talk about something you all have, something that makes you who you are, something that sets you apart from everyone else, something that you use every day and without it you are nothing. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking about your brain. Brain is a very important organ for us. Without brain, we are nothing. Because if we don't know what to do, how can we do it? Now, when we heard word brain, what comes to our mind first? The thoughts, our thinking. What and if are two words as non-threatening as word come. Put them together and you have a word that can haunt you for the rest of your life. What if? What if I'm the president of the country? What if I was Bill Gates' son? What if the world is going to end? Two words. They have the power to question the reality itself. And that's because of our brain. Our brain guides us. Our brain tells us what we can do, how can we do it efficiently. Without our brain, we will be just a pawn for someone who have a better brain than us. This is what sets us apart from others. This is my thoughts. They are different from yours, everyone's. Our thoughts make us who we are. Without them, we are nothing. Everything we see around us, it was a thought once. And this is the reason. I'm going to talk about three things. First of all, we all have some goals. We want to do something. Like a guy wants to find a job, or he wants to buy a car, buy a house. Everyone have their priorities. Why? Only for one thing, and that's survival. Many people ask, is it better to have brain or is it better to have brawn? It's a question asked for a very long time. And many people have different stands on it. Some people think brain is better, some people think brawn is better. But to answer something, you need to give them proof. And I will take a proof from the history itself that I can prove brain is always better than brawn. Because our current species, it's Homo sapiens, descendant of Neanderthals. And because of some mutation in Neanderthals, they were a strong species. They were adapted to survive harsh conditions. But because of some mutation, Homo sapiens were born. They were a counterpart of the Neanderthals. They have better brain, but they were not so physically strong. And oncoming time, we can see what happened. Homo sapiens, they wiped out Neanderthals. They ceased to exist. This is the very proof that brain is better than brawn. If you look around us, in the world currently, they don't hire a strong man to strategize for the war. It's a smart man. Because if a guy with all brawn and no brain, he's just a puppet. A puppet for someone who knows what to do. This is the very reason of our survival. We need to survive, we need to evolve, we need to adapt. And to do that, we need our brain. Second thing is evolution. Energy. It's used everywhere. Everywhere we need energy to do something. What would happen if there is no energy? The world would still be in dark. What would happen if the people don't know how to mine resources, how to use them? We would still be stuck in Stone Age or Bronze Age. This is all for the evolution. Because we knew something only for two reasons. For our survival, for evolution. Because it is a necessity. We need to evolve or we will be wiped out. Many things were made for this. For example, penicillin. It is a life-saving medicine. Many people need it because without that, they will not be able to work properly. It was made from a moldy bread. Cheese. Many people love it. It was an accident when a farmer left the milk out. When they can make penicillin from moldy bread, we are humans, we have strong brain. What we can do? This is what I'm asking. For example, I will say we become what we behold. For us, we are in this generation. We have grown up with phones, mobiles and cars, TV. But to our parents, for us it is a necessity, like we need a phone. For our parents, it wasn't. They say the phone is there, but I don't have one, I don't need it. To our grandparents, it was a luxury. They don't need it because they don't have use for it, and if they do, it was very expensive. To our ancestor, they don't even think about them. They have no idea that something like this can exist. People earlier used ships to travel from one place to another. It takes months, weeks. Now they just book a flight and it will take 2 days maximum. Why? Necessity. Necessity is the need. Necessity is the mother of all creations. Because it is essential for our evolution, for our survival. But think about this. We can think that we can send people to moon, send people to Mars. What about our parents? Like for now, people are talking that we can terraform Mars. We can settle a society there. We know it's hard. But what wasn't at one point? Sending people out of the planet, it seemed impossible to people before. Like if you're sitting in a room and guys come in and say, okay, I have an idea, let's send someone to moon. What will you think? You will ridicule them. Like, why should we do this? But now it is a possibility. People go there because it was essential. And my next point are emotion. These all, they are mere thoughts. Thoughts we have to work for. We have to show our emotion in them. Like, I care about this. I need to do this. Our emotion makes us different. Because people who are emotionless, they cannot make a change. But people with emotion, they can express themselves, they can change the world. This is the very next point, like I said. Imagine you were the person who was being sent to moon. What would you do? Do you have guts to do it? Do you have guts to leave not only your family, friends, but your entire planet behind on an expedition to moon? You may not even make there. You may make there, but you never come back. There are so many things that can go wrong. Will you take the risk? The people who went to moon knew about the risks, that there is a possibility we will never come back. There is a possibility that we may die. But they did. They took the risk. Why? For evolution. You all have great brain. You all are great personality. But you are the future of not only your family, your friends, your country, not the world. You are the future of humanity. And your brains are the key to unlock that future. Muhammad Ali has said that we can do whatever we want. Many things were an accident. We are not. We know why we are here and we can do what we want. We have a brain that works properly. We have 2 limbs, 2 legs. It's not a question what we can do, but a question what we cannot do. So that's all I have to say, because you are the future and your brain is the key to unlock the future. So I hope you all can realize your potential and be better. Thank you, everyone.